What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. We got a 14-game slate here tonight. Super excited about it. A lot of different options to go with it, but I got it broken down for you with my Money 6, 2 pitchers, 4 batters to run it up for you on the slate. So before we get going, if you could drop a like in the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's try to get over 80 likes on this one. If we can hit that, thank you. Means a lot. Let's hop right into it, though. First guy up, I feel like I've gone with this guy 100 times this year. But Justin Verlander keeps on finding himself in good spots against Texas, Detroit the last two. And now another great matchup going against the White Sox, a team that is pretty strikeout prone and he's had good history against. So looking at the BVP and 109 plate appearances, they only have a 224 batting average and a 29% K rate against them. So you can definitely get a strong, like another 7-inning outing where he gets 8 to 10 Ks, maybe even a little bit more, gets the win, and has another 30-plus outings. So 11,300, a little bit pricey, but I feel like he's so safe and has that consistent upside in these kind of spots where he's just worth the price, and there's still some cheap guys to fill in with them. So a really good spot. I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. Then I'm going to go a little bit different with a cheaper guy in TURNBULL at 7,800. He's having a pretty up and down, but pretty consistent year just based on the numbers. He's only had one start, under 10 DK points, and that was against Cleveland. He really struggled in that one, but his upside hasn't been too great. Like, he's had some double-digit ones, nothing over 25 DraftKings points, but still at 7,800, he really doesn't need to do that for us. I feel like he can just be a solid guy, gets us around 20 DK points, and a really good matchup against the Marlins. The Marlins are going to have 6, maybe 7 batters in their lineup being right-handed batters, and TURNBULL has been a lot better against righties. He has a 29.8% K rate against them and a 247 WOBA allowed. So really good stuff against righties. Should make some quicker work of them. And there's not the lefties in the Marlins lineup aren't anything to be worried about. The righties are a little bit better to begin with, so that is a plus. And they're only implied 3.7 runs, so a really good spot I think for TURNBULL for him to get over 20 DraftKings points, and he does have a chance of picking up a win, even though the Tigers don't pick up too many. There is a spot against them. There is a chance against the Marlins here tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. Then I'm gonna go with Hira here, Hira at 3,800. Going against Cincinnati, the young up-and-coming guy that got called up pretty recently, has a good shot to go with another big game here, coming off an effort where he got 2 hits, including a home run and 17 DraftKings points, his first real breakout performance after being a little bit up and down so far to begin his career. But now here at 3,800, it's a cheap price tag for a guy in a Milwaukee lineup that can just get a ton of runs any single game. And against Sonny Gray, this is a guy that can explode against against good lineups and really struggle. And also, he's had reverse splits over the years, allowing more power to right-handed batters. And here, he's a right-handed batter, can definitely go deep against Gray. This guy has really good raw power, showed really good power in AAA this year. And now with him being called up, I think he can show off that ability again here tonight. His home run against Atlanta was just a frozen rope, pretty much, the left field. And this is a better ballpark. His first game in Milwaukee, some more power is capable in this park. So at 3,800, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first hitter. Then I'm going to go with Rosario here. A little mini stack of the Minnesota Twins. And a really good spot against Trevor Cahill. Cahill has been really bad to start the year. He's allowing a ton of power, a lot of stolen bases. So he's the perfect guy to attack for DraftKings upside, just for DK points in this spot, because Rosario can hit a home run off him. He can hit a single, then get a stolen base. So different facets, he can score points. So far in his career against Trevor Cahill, small sample, but he's 3 for 7 with a double. So he has the extra base hit ability, and he has 2 stolen bases. So the 2 times he's gotten those singles, he's gotten the stolen base to go with it. And Trevor Cahill has been a guy that's been extremely easy to steal on, especially this year. He's allowing 9 stolen bases in 9 games. And Rosario has shown a little ability to get a stolen base in the past. Nothing crazy, but still, it's been so easy to steal on Trevor Cahill, where it doesn't even really matter how good of a stolen base guy he is. It's important that Rosario has shown the ability against them, and just in MLB in the past to get a few stolen bases. So I think he has that chance. And Trevor Cahill is allowing 2.6 home runs per 9 and 50% hard contact to left-handed batters. So guys are absolutely smashing the ball against them. They're stealing off them. So Rosario in the beginning of that order can definitely have some good upside in the spot. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as the first one. And I'm going to go with Jorge Polanco here at 4,900. Similar situation as Rosario, can go deep, can steal a base. Both guys, not crazy stolen base guys, but they both have the ability. They've stolen a few each year over the last few years. Polanco, really good power so far against right-handed pitchers, a 290 ISO. And like I said, Cahill really struggling, letting up a lot of home runs, getting stolen on a lot. So Polanco, Rosario, nice duo. I think one of those guys, if not both of them, can really have a good night. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. And the thing with the Twins is that they don't really strike out that much, and that's really the biggest thing with Trevor Cahill. When he's on his game, he's getting a lot of strikeouts, but he's going to struggle with this Twins lineup, I think, getting those Ks because they are so good at having a good eye and just not chasing anything. But for my final guy, we're going to go with a guy that's due for a ton of positive regression on his numbers. At 3,600 here, got a fresh new start in the Yankees lineup. Kendrys Morales was really struggling to begin the year. He was on the Oakland A's, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was really bad for the A's to begin the year. And the thing is, with that spot in the A's, I feel like it was kind of a tough spot for him. He's been a guy that's always been in the plus kind of spot for the Blue Jays, just hitting ability in that ballpark. And now he went to a really tough home run park in Oakland, and he was one of the few lefties in that lineup. So, like, the pitchers could kind of prepare for him a little bit easier and wouldn't get caught off guard as much as it would, I think, with him being in the Yankees lineup, because there's so many other guys you have to worry about in this Yankees lineup, where Morales is kind of a guy they're not afraid to pitch to as much compared to him being on the A's, the lefty with power, one of the few in the A's. Like, you kind of had to be mindful of him, not as much now in the Yankees. And like I said, his analytics show he's due for a lot of positive regression. He's one of the biggest differential guys in his expected WOBA compared to his WOBA, and also like his expected slugging. So his expected numbers are a lot higher than what he's done so far this year. And now that since he's been in the Yankees, he was acquired, I believe, the 14th. So these last 4 games on the Yankees, he's had a few good games, 7, 14, 11. His price has gone up a little bit, but he's going against one of the worst pitchers in all of baseball, David Hess. Orioles team is just a joke. I think Morales and the Yankees can put up a lot of runs. They're implied 5.9 runs. And Morales, he's been hitting in that like 5 spot, which is even better for a guy of his price tag. So he can definitely go off in this game at 3,600. A really good salary saver. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So you got Verlander, Turnbull, Morales, Hira, Polanco, and Rosario. Nice mini stack. And a nice piece of the Yankees lineup. And then a guy that has really good power, up-and-coming guy against Sonny Gray with reverse splits, and really good, safe K upside pitchers with the 2 there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Slap a like if you did. 80-plus likes would be amazing. Thank you if we can hit that. Also subscribe with notifications on by hitting the bell icon after you subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any more MLB videos the remainder of the MLB season. So good luck here tonight. Hope you win some money, and we'll see you back here again next time.